Let's rub the palms together. You can close the eyes. Take a deep breath. And release the hands, letting them face forward. Imagining all of us in a circle this morning. And you can imagine anyone else that you'd like to be here in spirit for you, for your practice. Just imagine them being included in the circle. And bringing the palms together at the heart, honoring each other. And gently lift the heart by pressing the knuckles of the thumbs in and up, letting that heart center lift. Good. Gazing at your third eye center, inhale deeply. Exhale all the way out. Deep inhale. Smooth exhale. And inhale for Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale, suspending this breath. Exhale, let it go. Bring the hands to the shoulders, fingers in front, thumbs behind, elbows are lifted. Good. Inhale, twist to the left. Exhale, twist to the right. Let the head follow. Keep it going. Find your own rhythm. So this might be slow, it might be fast, or somewhere in between. And immediately this morning, start to hear Sat Nam on your breath. So as you inhale, mentally vibrating Sat, which means truth. And as you exhale, mentally vibrating Nam, I am. Sat Nam, truth I am. Inhale to center. Hold the breath, gently lift the pelvic floor, Mul Bandh, inviting energy to rise up the spine through the crown. Exhale, let it go. Hands rest on the knees. Spine is long. Draw your chin back towards your neck ever so slightly so you feel the back of the neck lengthening. This is called neck lock or Jalandhar Bandha. Begin to circle your belly to the left. So you come forward to the left and back. You can close the eyes. You're massaging all of these internal organs. Go the other way. And bring your spine to center. Mul Bandh, inviting energy up through the spine. Exhale, let it go. Let's come up to standing. Today we're going to do the Kriya for the pituitary gland. So if you have blocks, I invite you to bring them over to your mat. And if you don't have blocks, something that works really great are like video cassettes or you can have pillows, cushions work great too. Let's warm up a little bit more first, spreading the toes. Inhale, reach the arms out and up, getting tall. Exhale, reaching out and down as you hinge. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, folding. Inhale, flat back again. Exhale, fold, bend the knees. Bring your hands down to the ground and walk your feet back one step at a time into triangle pose. And try to distribute your weight through all of the fingers and the thumbs. And just walk it out, bending one knee and then the other. And let your heels come down towards the mat. They might not touch, but it's just the idea of them dropping. And inhale as you gaze forward, coming into high plank. Exhale, lower the knees. Bend the elbows, lower the chest and the chin. Relax your feet and slither the heart forward into cobra. Good. Exhale, just let the chin down. Inhale, cobra number 2. Exhale. Inhale, cobra number 3. Good. And this time as you exhale, sink into child's pose, bringing your third eye center to the earth. Inhale, lifting the gaze. Exhale, passing through tabletop. Tuck your toes, lift the hips, triangle. One step at a time, we'll walk it up. Lengthening the heart forward in a flat back. On an exhale, folding. Once more, inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way out and up. Exhale, arms sweep out and down. Good. Coming into our Kriya, I'm going to demonstrate with the blocks in case you're deciding to use them. But you can also just have your hands on the floor. So you can bring your blocks up to the front of your mat. So your hands are either on the blocks or they're on the floor. And we're going to bend the knees and step the left foot back. Now the full expression of this pose, you want your hands to be right underneath your shoulders. So the full expression of this pose is that the back foot is actually tucked under like this, okay? Otherwise, you can lower the back knee and you're here. Good, lift the heart. Close the eyes, gazing at your brow point as if you're shining the light from your brow point up to the sky. Another option for the hands is to bring them to your top thigh. Begin breath of fire here, panting like a dog through the nose. Keep it going. If breath of fire doesn't feel right for you today, just stick with long, deep breathing. Good, everyone. Inhale deeply, get a little taller. Exhale. You're going to lower down. Draw this front foot towards your opposite hip so that your front knee comes down to the ground. And you might stay right here with the hands on the floor or on blocks. Some of you might be able to lower down and relax the hands back. So just pick what level feels right for you, and breathe. Inhaling set, exhaling numb. There's no judgment. You're just listening to your body, exploring this moment. Beautiful. One more breath here. If your head is down, you can use your inhale to rise up. And then exhale, release the hips back. Tuck your toes and walk your feet up to standing. Inhale, reaching all the way up. Exhale, folding down, hands come to the mat or to your blocks, bending the knees. Step your right foot back this time. You can come into the full expression with the top of the foot on the ground, or gently lower that back knee to the ground. Hands are also welcome to come up on the front thigh. Close the eyes, gazing at your third eye center, and shine that starlight up to the sky. Long, deep breathing. Stay in this position as you begin breath of fire, panting like a dog through the nose. Keep your breath, keep your mantra. Shoulders glide down the back, tiny bit longer. Inhale deeply, get even taller. Exhale, gently release, bending your front knee forward. You can always tuck a cushion underneath this left hip. Okay, staying here, or some of you might be able to bring the forehead to the earth, rest the hands back behind you. Wherever you choose to be, just breathe. Remember, each moment is an opportunity for meditation, an opportunity to be present. If your forehead is near the earth, you can use this next inhale to rise up. Exhale, glide the hips back. Tuck the toes. I'm lifting the hips up in order to walk up. Inhale, reaching all the way up. Exhale, folding down. This time we're going to have the feet 2 feet apart. So you can just inch them out. Again, fingertips might be on the floor or you might like blocks. And just let your head hang. Let gravity lengthen the neck. Make your breath slow and nourishing. And imagine anything that needs to be cleansed out, any stress, any tension, any walls. Imagine them melting away. You can literally let it release out of the crown of the head. Let Mother Earth take it. And sometimes just wiggling a tiny bit can help any excess tension release. And one vertebrae at a time, begin to roll it up. Your head is the very last thing to come up. Inch your feet together so they're under the sitting bones. Curl your fingers into the very first mounds of the hands with your thumbs stretching up. Palms are open. And reach the arms up 60 degrees from the horizon. Gazing at your third eye, long, deep breathing. You're building your arc line, the space above the crown of the head, our densest part of the auric field. And begin to infuse your breath and your space with positive intentions. These can be intentions for the holiday ahead, for the new year. And just repeat your intentions a few times, solidifying them. Good, and slowly release the hands and arms, relaxing in mountain. keeping a flat back. Begin to hinge at the waist, letting the hands come down to the earth. Wide fingers. Walk the feet back into triangle pose and press into the whole hand, and then glide your shoulders away from your neck and ears. Gently tuck the chin. Breathing long and deep. Stay here, let the heat come. You can imagine that your armpits are trying to see each other. There's a little rotation in the arms. Inhale into high plank. Exhale, lower down, knees, chest, chin. Gliding onto the belly. Place your hands on either side of the rib cage. Squeeze your elbows towards each other, and then glide your shoulders down the back. And as you reach forward with the crown of the head, the heart will naturally lift. And you're in baby cobra. Now you're welcome to stay right here. Otherwise, you can press into the hands, reach the crown even more forward and up. Press down through your cobra tail, through your legs, and start to gaze up towards the sky. Stay here, gazing up. Good. Take a couple breaths. And now inhale, turn your head to the left. Exhale, turn your head to the right. You're still in cobra pose. I'm just up near the camera. Good. Inhale left, exhale right. You can always come down onto the forearms. Inhale your head to center. Exhale all the way out, still in cobra. Hold the breath out and lift your pelvic floor, mulband. Inhale deeply. Exhale all the way out, lifting mulband. One more time, inhale. Exhale all the way out, lift the pelvic floor. And inhale deeply. Exhale, relax on the belly or sink back into child's pose. Whatever feels right. Close the eyelids. Draw your attention to the center of the forehead, this inward seeing eye. If you're on the belly, you can turn the head to the other side. And slowly making your way into child's pose with the knees slightly separated. Hands are underneath the shoulders or a little bit wider, and the forehead is touching the earth. And this is going to be our exhale. And as we inhale, we're going to rise up onto the shins, reaching the arms up like you're a flower greeting the sun. And as you exhale, you come back down. Noticing, what would you like to honor today? What would you like to bow to? And what would you like to open to? And the next time that you exhale into baby pose, child's pose, you can inch the knees together. Interlace the hands behind the back. If that's not reachable, you can always try to hold on to a piece of clothing or take a strap and hold it between the hands. And then try to lift the hands up away from the back, coming into Yoga Mudra. And this is the last pose of this Kriya. You can think of it as a big lock, or your ceiling locking everything that you've done inside. Inhale deeply, suspend the breath, come into the best pose that you can here. Exhale, slowly release. And when you're ready, you can roll up. And we'll come into Shavasana, final resting pose. So allow your legs to come out long, slightly separated. Let your arms rest by the sides. You can tuck the shoulders down and allow the palms of the hands to face up towards the sky. So that with the palms facing upward, there's this idea in yoga that after our practice, the sweet rain of yoga, the benefits of yoga rain down upon us. And in this pose, you're open to receiving all of those blessings. And this sweet rain might pool in the hands. And we'll rest here for several minutes. You can let go of the breath. Let go of any effort at all. You can imagine the body absorbing the rain, the blessings of the practice. And very slowly begin to deepen your breath. And just notice your body existing. Notice this sense of aliveness that's here, sense of breath. You can rub the tips of the fingers against the thumb and wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes, circling the wrists and the ankles. And now release the hands and the feet and just notice the energy you've created. Does the body feel different now than it did a moment ago before you moved anything at all? Stretch the arms up over the head. Hug the knees into the chest, rocking them around. And take a little twist to each side. Good. Just letting the knees fall to the side and then the other side. Now hug your knees into the chest and let your knees open so your knees are separated. And you can bring the bottoms of your feet together and bring the palms of your hands together as well. And rub the bottoms of the feet and the palms of the hands together at the same time. Release the feet, bring the hands over the eyes, and open the eyes. Slowly let a tiny bit of light in at a time. And the hands start to lift away from the eyes, drawing the pinky edges of the hands together. Just slowly letting them get farther and farther until they release. And let's rock up to seated. You can bring your palms together at the heart and interlace all of the fingers except for the pointers, which stick up. You just bring this to your heart center. And remember your intentions that you set. You can always change your intentions. But for now, we'll send these intentions out with 3 satnams. And so as you send these intentions out, you can imagine them reaching every corner, every piece of the universe, and for the highest and best good. So there's a belief that if something isn't in your best interest, it won't happen. So you can kind of let go of the outcome and just have that idea of, for the highest and best good, these are my intentions. Let's inhale together. Exhale all the way out. And inhale into your intentions. Exhale all the way out. Inhale into your intentions for Satnam. Letting the palms face out, coming back to where we began. Remembering everyone in the circle, and you can add in every being if you like. And eventually letting the backs of the hands rest on the legs with the palms facing out. This is a time of giving. And giving doesn't necessarily mean gifts, but you can give the gift of being open. You can give the gift of being you, or being fully present for someone. The truth within me honors the truth within you, within all of us, this infinite part of ourselves that we share. And so we say together, Satnam, Satnam. Happy holidays, everyone. Thank you for being here today. Namaste.